Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, my friends. It has begun. Mortal Kombat 1 has just been announced. So yes, Mortal Kombat 1, not Mortal Kombat 12, as we have suspected. And here you can see this lovely CGI trailer. And my friends, we actually got quite a bit of news for you. Both what we can get out of the trailer, and quite a bit of official info has also been dropped. We're talking characters, combat pack, gameplay mechanics, and more, and I'm going to do my best in this video to break everything down for you. There's a lot to talk about, not the least of which is the game comes out September the 19th, and yes, there is a pre-order beta in August as well. So all this is happening this year and soon. So we're going to cover every single detail, like and subscribe and all that, and let's rewind the trailer first. We'll talk about the trailer, and then we're going to talk about all the gameplay info and all that we know. So we open up our trailer with what appears to be a reborn Raiden. So Raiden without the god powers, because he's just a man now after MK11, and this is indeed the new era. So Liu Kang won Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, and he reshaped Earth, time and space, everything to his liking. Here we can see Kung Lao. Perhaps the great Kung Lao. But this is reality as Liu Kang has seen fit to recreate. Now cutting to Outworld, indeed Katana, very popular, will be in the game. And don't worry, this time around, out of the gate at launch, we do have Mileena. Still rocking the sai, still rocking the jagged teeth. And so there is no need to get the pitchforks and harass Ed Boon on Twitter. She's here at launch. Don't worry about it. She's part of the confirmed roster, and we'll talk about the confirmed roster later. And speaking of confirmed roster, of course, how could you have it any other way? Scorpion and Sub-Zero. And this time in this opening trailer, they don't kill each other. They actually seem to be somewhat friends, as there's other issues going on. And throughout the realms itself, it looks like. Why? Well, Liu Kang has indeed created the new era, but seemingly it's not without its issues. As we have this very nasty red portal going on, and it's the devil himself, Shang Tsung, does appear through this portal. Now, speculation, but maybe both endings in MK11 panned out. Multiple timelines? I don't know, because why would Shang Tsung be around still? I'm pretty sure Liu Kang would kind of wipe him from existence, right? So maybe both endings happened and it's Shang Tsung's reality at war with Liu Kang's reality. Who knows? But yes, the game is as gory as it's ever been. Don't worry about that. All these technologies and graphics, it's going to be a very bloody game. The original MK11 trailer was actually somewhat close to the actual MK11 gameplay as well. So when it comes to all this gore and fatality and stuff, expect the actual game to probably look somewhat similar to this. All down to the nitty-gritty details. And that's our trailer, and it looks great. And perhaps this might be our box art right here with Liu Kang in front of the dragon, Mortal Kombat 1. Looks pretty spiffy. I like it. Our new tagline, it's in our blood. And here we go. Who's pre-order bonus? Shang Tsung is your pre-order bonus character. So that's the cinematic trailer. Looks nice. Doesn't give us obviously a lot of gameplay info, but thankfully I have a lot of details for you, and let's just go over them all right now. So once again, the release date is September the 19th this year. There is a pre-order beta that will be in August, and yes, Shang Tsung will be your pre-order character. The game will be launching on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X and PC and Switch. Now, as an FYI, the PC version and the Switch version are not being developed by NetherRealm. They're being developed by third parties. So maybe not quite the same quality as the PS5 and Xbox versions. We'll see. Hopefully they're good. We do have a starting confirmed roster. That will be Liu Kang, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, Kung Lao, Katana, Mileena, Shang Tsung, pre-order, and Johnny Cage. And of course, more to come, but these characters are 100% confirmed out of the gate right now. There will indeed be another cinematic story mode. So no details just yet other than they say it'll be twists on classic rivalries and backstories, because it is indeed the new era. So not everything is necessarily what you think it may be. Like say if Sonya and Kano are in the game, maybe Kano is a good guy and Sonya's a jerk. Who knows? Anything's possible now. Yes, there will indeed be rollback netcode. no, nowadays we can feel sort of safe about it. But if you're like me and you've been doing this thing for a long time, you're still always worried, right? So yes, rollback netcode out of the gate, and NRS has very good quality rollback, and it gets better every iteration, so should be really good. Now, I do have a bit of a shocker for you on terms of gameplay. Obviously, there's no gameplay yet when the CGI trailer, but Mortal Kombat 1 is an assist-based fighter. Yes, you heard me right. Once again, an assist-based fighter. So there is Kameo fighters, and yes, Kameo with a K, and you pick your normal character, still nominally a one-on-one fighting game. You pick your normal character, but then you pick a Kameo character. And the Kameo character, whoever you pick, is effectively your assist. You will call upon them to help you out in the middle of your fights. And to mention as well, the Kameo characters are completely separate and divorced from the main roster characters. So as we mentioned, like Katana, Mileena, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, those are main roster characters. Kameo characters are separate and unique and different than a main roster character. So say, I'm just pulling something out of my head here, but say Darius. Darius, who was definitely not popular enough to become a main roster character again, right? But Darius could be a Kameo character and be one of your assists. Basically, this is a good way to get a lot of quote-unquote classic characters back into the game without them actually making them main roster characters and having to do a fully fleshed out story, moveset, all that kind of stuff. Now, as for the details on how exactly the Kameo system works, what kind of assists they are, that remained to be seen. But we do know it's an assist-based game, and that's actually completely wild. And we do know that the Kameo roster will be treated like the main roster in a way, because it will also be buffed with DLC, because we already have the details on the first Kombat Pack. The first Kombat Pack will give us access to 6 new characters. 6, that's a lot. And also 5 new Kameo characters. So 6 fully playable characters and 5 new cameos giving whatever assists they may give. That's really good. So we already know there's going to be a lot of post-launch support. Now also, we do know that Jean-Claude Van Damme will be a skin for Johnny Cage. Yes, you heard me right, and it's actually very fitting, especially with this game being Mortal Kombat 1. The original Mortal Kombat was meant to be Bloodsport the game, and Johnny Cage was originally meant to be Jean-Claude Van Damme. So, in a sort of very beautiful way, everything has now come full circle. And the Kombat Pack as well, for a lot of us diehards, because this will matter a lot, you actually get early access to the game in general, even on top of like the pre-order, beta, and all that. So the regular launch is September 19th. If you get the version with the Kombat Pack, the Premium Edition, that will be able to be played on September the 14th. So you get to play the game 5 days early. So for me, hey, they got me already, right? There's no way I'm not going to pay extra to get the game early. I'm a sucker like that. If you want to go crazy too, there is also a Collector's Edition, and Collector's spelled with a K, so maybe our boy will come back, who knows? But if you get the big fancy expensive edition, you'll also get a large Fire God Liu Kang statue with it. A unique Liu Kang skin for the game, some art prints, and additional dragon crystals, which is, I'm assuming, the premium currency in the game, because of course there would be. So that's what we know right now, and I'm happy that we got a good trailer and some actual info versus I was assuming maybe it would have been like a 30-second CGI trailer and then we'd have to wait for another day. For actual gameplay, who knows when we'll get it? Although it's launching in September, so I don't think it's going to be too long. The big PlayStation showcase coming up at the end of this month is probably a good idea, a good bet to see some gameplay. And yeah, for me, I guess in the end, the two big things I'd like to just one last time talk about, just the story. Because with Shang Tsung showing up again, once again, I just wonder if both endings actually happen. Because why on earth would Liu Kang allow Shang Tsung to be in the new era, right? It's sort of like the one guy he hates the most, for sure. And whatever Kameo fighters are going to be, that's going to be absolutely wild. The one big thing, though, is there's going to be a lot of hurt feelings when certain characters make it as Kameo characters, but not main roster characters. And I'm kind of really scared for Reptile, because I feel like Reptile is going to be a Kameo fighter, not a real fighter, but we'll wait and see. But my friends, that is the Mortal Kombat 1 news. So it's this year, it's September, beta is in August, it's all happening very fast, and it's going to be very, very exciting. All I can really say is stay tuned to the channel, as I'll definitely be covering everything Mortal Kombat 1, and I'll do my best to service you guys with news and info and guides and all that as appropriate when the game launches. This is a great year for fighting games, man. This Street Fighter 6, it's good times ahead, man. I'm so happy. But other than all that said, we're at the end of the video. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Mortal Kombat.